Ayo, it's Davo. What's going on, everybody? Today, we're going to be talking about something a little bit different. But before we start, make sure you drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel because your boy is trying to grow. If you do, it'll be greatly appreciated and it'll motivate me to make more videos for Grant Cross. So let's get into it. Today, we're going to be talking about CC. Now, some of you may already know, Davo, you don't really do videos like this, but I feel like I need to talk about it because I don't think I've formally talked about it. So CC, which is this stat right above attack on a character. Now ignore gear because every unit in my box I believe has some remnants of gear, whether it's rare or SR or something like that. So ignore the CC when I'm on the character thing, but I'll show them on the ungeared PvP thing. So to get higher CC on characters, first and foremost, you would have to level them up to the max level, which is level 80. If you can't get to level 80, you're probably not complete in story mode. On global right now, it's probably closed, but on my global account, I have level 75, so I need to progress in the story mode to unlock the level cap. Once you reach the level cap, that is the first, I would say, first major step in raising your CC for your characters, your team, to your entire box, I would say. Yes, that's the first major step. Then, first and foremost, if you pull dupes for a character, I think dupes come before Super Awakening. If you pull dupes for a character, that is a major boost to their CC. Compared to a character that's 1/6, they won't have as much CC compared to a unit that has no super attack dupes. So if you can pull dupes, get them to level 80, that is the first two major steps to get your CC up. And then I think that the next thing that comes into play is cosmetics. I feel like cosmetics, if you, well, I don't go out of my way to get, I don't go out of my way to get Glock's cosmetics, but if you get cosmetics, this is also I wouldn't say a major, I wouldn't say it's a major boost as much as getting them to level 80 in dupes, but I feel like this helps along the way. It just helps them. It makes them look polished, more appealing. You know, it's like, oh, your clock CC is like impeccable because they have cosmetics, and then even when you have cosmetics, you can upgrade these to even further, right? Like you can get them to max, like max UR. It'll get them. Let's just take a look. It'll get it to 1k 650 HP instead of 1410 HP. So that boost, because HP is like one of the biggest contributors to CC overall. The least one is defense because nobody really cares about defense. It doesn't really play a factor that much on your CC. Well, it does, but it's like the lowest one compared to HP, which is the biggest, then attack, and then defense is like losing by like 50 miles or something like that. Then after you've gotten cosmetics for the character you're trying to use in PvP and or like probably get up for your CC team or just overall for your box, then you want to super awaken that character. Now this character is already finished super awaken, so we can take a look. I don't think we can even pick. Hold on. Let me show a character that isn't super awaken real quick. Let's take a look at Green Brawler Bond, who isn't super awakened. When you do super awaken them, they get a good amount of CC. Like, let's take a look at this little question mark. They get HP. They get what is that? I think that's defense. No, is that defense? Well, first and foremost, you get HP, which is a big contributor. Then you get attack and defense on the second one. HP again, and then some more attack and defense, which is crazy. Now the substats, that's a whole different story depending on the character. You want to go for much substats as possible, like with like Blue Lily or something like that for Pierce and stuff. But what you want to do is chase these main like CC contributors like HP, attack, and defense. That's what raises the CP overall. Not so much substats. That's like kind of irrelevant, but you'll see that when you super awaken a character, they will eventually flood your, like, the CC will just like overflow essentially. Now let's take a look at we were looking at Glocks, right? Let's take a look at the CC out here. This is ungeared PvP, which is the first tab. 30k, right? Then you want to rinse and repeat and give them a link of the character that is equally or even better invested in, right? Glox has some cosmetics, Super Awaken level 80 and 6/6. So if you put a unit on them that is 6/6 level 80, even better probably, or equal or even better cosmetics, their CC will skyrocket. He was at 30k, right? Let's look at Red Fat King. Red Fat King he gives him an HP link. He is 6/6 and he's Super Awaken and whatnot. He was at 30k, now he's at 33. He goes up by 3k, which is okay for like ungeared. So what you want to do is just rinse and repeat and do the same thing with other characters that have relatively good links. Let's look at Merlin. Let's add her on the team. Hold on, she has nothing. It goes up to 65, right? And put a character that is well invested in. Red Escanor. 67. Let's do another character. Let's do Assault Meliodas. Why not? That's fun, right? He goes up to 96k. Put a link that is relatively invested in. Red Zeldris. Well, Red Zeldris is a special case because he's not 6/6. He's actually 2/6, but it still went up by a good amount. Let's look at another character. Let's take a look at Hauser. Hauser, you put him on. Hold on. 130. You put a link on. Red Gill, probably equally as invested in as Hauser, but Hauser has max cosmetics, so that's probably the difference. 134. So when you fill your entire team with characters that are well invested in, with probably an equally as good or even better link, that CC for that team will skyrocket, obviously. Now when you eat CC food, that's some other stuff. That's why you want to go first in PvP. But then you do all of this for a team. But when it comes to your box, you want to just invest in you just want to invest in as many characters as you can in your box. Now, I'm missing a character. You want to first and foremost get as many characters as you can. Like I'm missing Matu Valenti, Red Haired Liz, Tanashi, Winged Elaine, Awakened Lilia, Jenna and Zenari, Mono, the new Easton with the new Dairy, and Halloween Meliodas. Now, if you can 6/6 all of your characters, that is a huge jump for you in box CC. And also, if you can do this, don't just break down the gear you get from like those little missions that you achieve in the story missions. Try to slap those on any character you can, and that'll increase your overall box CC. That is important. The more buffs you get from your box CC, let's see, I'm at 4 million right now, so I get a 12% boost. That 12% goes to my team, like in PvP. Like that 12% is incorporated to this. So you take off 12% of this, and it probably would be lower if I had like, I don't know, like 500k box CC, which is, I don't know, sounds kind of weird, but like with that HP buff, your team will get tankier, or your CC will go up, or it'll help that. So slap whatever gear. It's funny enough because Glox doesn't even have gear. So if you can slap on any gear you have to any units in your box, and you 6-star them, and you get them to UR, so level 60, that is fantastic for your overall CC health and well-being, basically. So there you have it. That is the best way I can just explain how to get your CC up. I don't normally do these tutorial/guide videos, but if this helped you out, please let me know in the comment sections below. I don't think of myself as much as a teacher, but I do play Grand Cross enough to where I think I can articulate that you should like slap gear on every unit in your box to probably achieve like 4 million box CC, and like you got a 6-star everybody. Funnily enough, if you play JP, they do give out a lot of these. What are they? Where are they? Yeah, they do give out a lot of these quite often. So if you can get one of these star items and just like easily 6-star a unit, that is a huge help for people who need like CC. I know you may not have the highest CC for your team. Let's take a look at that PvP team again. 134 and ungeared, and then this is my gear team, 232. With CC food, that's like over 260. So well invested units with well invested links, and then with a well invested box that helps your team that you're trying to like use for either PvP or whatever you want, either CC. If you want CC, and if you want to play PvP, you got to get this HP buff. This is crucial. So that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like. I'll catch you guys tomorrow in the next video. All right, peace.